It's a really scary scam because it targets one of people's biggest assets, their home. In digging into this problem, I spoke with several realtors and property owners who say that this happens in New Hampshire all the time, including one couple who say that they are lucky that they didn't lose their property.
Initially, we were shocked, but that quickly turned into feeling very vulnerable that, someone could so apparently easily impersonate us.
Wendy and David Delvecchio almost lost land they legally owned. They now live in Virginia, but own property in Derry, next to David's sister, where they hope to retire. And it was during a call with family that David's sister said something that surprised them.
And she just happened to mention, "Hey, I see you put your land on the market." And Wendy was like, "No, we didn't."
The couple called their realtor, Brian Chiricello.
And she had told me that there was a real estate sign, not from my company, but from another company that was on her land marketing the land. And I was kind of surprised and shocked.
This is called home title theft or quitclaim deed fraud. And these scammers are stealing people's properties without them even knowing it.
Quite a scary story, to be honest, because the Delvecchios basically had their identities stolen.
FBI Special Agent Vivian Barrios said that the Bureau has seen these scams steadily grow.
Bad actors are using forged real estate documents and identification documents to sell properties, rent properties, and take mortgages out on properties they don't own.
FBI statistics show victims in New England have lost more than $61 million. Here in New Hampshire, losses total more than $4 million. Deed fraud often involves so-called title pirates who will scour the internet looking for properties.
They'll also go online and look for identification information about the people who own those properties so they can use those IDs to pose as those individuals in the real estate transactions.
That's exactly what happened to the Delvecchios.
They produced, social security numbers and fake licenses. It was really, really done in a professional scammer manner, which is scary.
After the scammers stole their identity, the Delvecchios say it took hours of work, freezing credit, changing social security numbers and licenses. The scammers even faked a notary. But in the end,
Brian reached out and managed to stop it before anybody lost any money. But apparently that's not the case in a lot of these scams.
Special Agent Barrios said these scammers target vacation homes, undeveloped land, or houses that don't have mortgages.
Best thing that the property owners can do is go check on your property. Ask neighbors who live in the area to let you know if they see any suspicious activity, like a lot of people driving by and looking like they're inspecting the land.
The Delvecchios say they were lucky David's sister noticed and they were able to stop the financial transaction, although the deed had already been filed at the assessor's office.
The scammers, we don't really know who they are,
Never caught.
where they were working from, whether they were even in the country.
The Delvecchios decided not to retire here in New Hampshire, and they ended up selling their land in Derry. The FBI has a lot of advice on how you can protect yourself, and if you'd like to see it all, head to our website, WMUR.com. With News 9 Investigates, I'm Alana Flood in Derry.
You can learn more about quitclaim deed fraud inside the WMUR app. We have a state-by-state breakdown of how many people have been targeted by scammers in New Hampshire, Maine, Mass, and Vermont. Plus, action you can take right now to avoid being scammed.